Do you fear judgment? I know I do. Do you care what people think? I did, and to some extent, I still do. So, what can you do about it? If you are afraid of what people think, if you are afraid of judgment, what can you actually do to change that? Because so many people are actually held back because of this fear, and it's certainly something that held me back for so long. But before I get into that, let me tell you a very quick story. So around about 18 months ago, I've got this love-hate relationship with the gym. I go for a short period and then I stop for an even longer period. But around about 18 months ago, I went to the gym, and one of the worst exercises, the one that I hate the most, are squats. I'm weak at squats. I don't like doing them. But obviously they're quite important to build your legs up. Now, at the gym there's 3 squat machines next to each other, and in the middle there was this girl. She was shorter than me and she looked a lot more geekier than me, but she was doing squats and she had like 30-40 kgs on each side, and she was there powerlifting all of that weight on the squats. And then here's me, who normally does about 5 or 10 kg on each side. Now, I was so embarrassed to stand next to her. I was so afraid of the judgment. I was so afraid of what people might think that I ended up not doing squats. I just walked away and did something else because that's what my fear of judgment made me do. But recently, obviously, I've gone back to the gym. As some of you know, I'm doing the 75 hard challenge, and when it came to squats, that insecurity came right back up. I'm doing squats. In the first few sessions, I did squats without any weights on the bar whatsoever, and there were people looking, and people at the gym were looking at me. Now, they might have been looking at me for whatever reason, maybe because I'm hot, but for whatever reason they were looking at me. But my insecurity inside my head was saying, they're looking at you because you're not putting any weights on squats. How embarrassing, how weak, how pathetic. But this time I was able to laugh it off, and I was able to do the squats without really being too bothered. So what changed? Why am I able to do it now? And what can you do to help you get over your fear of judgment and what people think? Well, the first thing is stop bullshitting yourself. Stop bullshitting yourself. Because most people, like me, I had this problem for so long. I have this fake bravado, I don't care what people think. I'm not bothered what people say. And on a logical sense, and this is what I'm telling myself. But my natural reaction was of someone who clearly did care what people thought and did care about the judgment of other people. Now, if you keep telling yourself, like I did, that you don't care, and you don't accept that you've got a problem, then you can't solve it. So the first step is to accept that you do care what people think, and only then can you do something about it. Step number 2 is to actually focus on your goals and focus on your intention. Why are you doing the thing that you're doing? For example, for me, now that I'm doing the 75 hard challenge, yes, my long-term goal and my long-term intention is to build muscle and get stronger, but my short-term goal is to stay consistent. I need to get to the gym every day. I need to go for a walk every day. Typically when I do squats, I can't walk for a week, and I don't go to the gym for a few days to recover. But because I am focused on going to the gym every day, and because I am focused on going for a walk every day, it's more important for me to do lightweight and keep that consistency and discipline going. So when I focus on my goals, I'm not too focused on what people might think. So when you're in this situation where you're worried about what people might think, just focus on your goal. What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to do? And when you focus on that, you won't really have much energy or thought to focus on what other people might think. So to recap, stop bullshitting yourself. 2, focus on your goal, and this will help you to get over the fear of judgment and what people might think. So let me know, do you have a fear of judgment? Do you care what people think? And do you accept that you care? Or are you like me, or like I used to be, and pretend that you don't, whereas in reality you actually do? Let me know in the comments below, and I will speak to you guys later.